Hello, everybody. How's it going? Happy Sunday. Hopefully you guys have had a fantastic weekend. How's it going? I'm Milkman Al. Welcome to the show. Hello. Oh, man. Good times. I have to be a little bit quiet because my wife's trying to sleep next door. But that's okay. How is life? Things are interesting here with a new baby. Oh no, everything's choppy again. No. My bitrate is crap. Well, hopefully you guys can see everything regardless. Man. Well, tonight we're going to be talking about a pretty ridiculous court case that got settled not too long ago. Or I guess not settled, technically. I'm not a lawyer, so all these terms mean nothing to me. But basically, a midwife tried to deliver a baby that she definitely should not have, and the baby died. Whoops. Also, in other news, I'm going to be playing the endgame with my my occultist here. That's going pretty well. I'm slowly upgrading gear, and things are going nicely. I dig it. Yeah, I'm still poor as crap. There's my 21 chaos to my name. I do have a 6 link armor though. Yay. So, yeah, we'll see what we can do. Maybe get some map completion going on, and oh, I need to fix my lightning resistance. I forgot about that. How am I gonna do that? Well, yeah, hopefully you guys had a good weekend. I really enjoyed the World Cup final. Oh my god, so cool. What a great game. Such a good game. Very fun to watch. High energy, fast paced. Messi finally gets his win. That'll cement him as, one of the all-time greats, clearly. That's fun. That's cool for him. I like it. Man, maybe I should just get a new wand. I've been lusting after a new wand for a while. But I think I'm gonna have to maybe downgrade a little bit to get what I need. Let's see. Let's see what we can get here. 2 divines, ooh. Hey Gucci, what's up, dude? How are you? How's life, man? Gotta make it weird. Just gotta make it weird. What's going on, dude? How's your weekend been? No, that's not bad, actually. Oh, you're on winter break. Oh, you son of a bitch. I forgot that exists. I forgot that's a thing. That sounds nice. I just finished my winter break. I was off for 2 weeks to, deal with my new offspring. And it's back to the grind tomorrow for me, man. We'll see how that goes. We will see. I just never break with an offspring, especially not a fresh one. Yeah, babies are a lot of work. Lots and lots of work. Fortunately, my wife has been exceptionally good about, keeping my involvement in the wee hours of the morning to a minimum. But it's still high effort sort of proposition. One of these days she'll be a person though. That'll be nice. That'll be super nice. That is more expensive than I can afford. Maybe I'll get back with the cast speed. Yeah, I actually, today we had, so this is kind of a weird story. So, my kid was in tennis lessons, and, we just kind of got to talking with the parents, because you're sitting there, watching your kid, fuck around, basically. And in my case, cause problems. Like, distract all of the other children doing weird shit, just like running around. But we were talking with the other parents, and like, you know, it was always kind of like me and these other like couple dads, and we were all just like talking. And after probably like a month, one of the guys, I think my kid was wearing a shirt for the school that he goes to. And this guy was like, "Oh, does he go to that school? My wife went to that school." I was like, "Oh, well, that's interesting. Like, you know, when did she leave? Like, when did she graduate?" She like, "Oh, 2003." I was like, I left in 2003. What's her name?" So like, I haven't seen this girl in, I mean, at least 20 years. Like, I don't, we were talking about this. I don't even remember the last time I saw her. I don't know when it was. But probably during high school. Yeah, I totally did. I banged her. It was a gangbang, actually. Yeah, I totally did. I hit it. Anyway, yeah, so they just came, like, we got in touch, and like, they came over today to watch the Chiefs game. It was a ton of fun. It was actually really fun. She's got 2 daughters, or they have 2 daughters, one of which is my kid's age, and the other one's like a little bit younger, and they were just like tearing it up, having a blast. I think I want this. That doesn't have a lot of the things that I really would like, but... Oh, but I'm gonna lose more lightning resistance. Bummer. Oh, this one doesn't have lightning res. That was my old one. No. But yeah, it was really cool. This kid, that's hilarious. Doing Casey for work? Oh, I mean, it's a major city, dude. Like, you name it. She actually is a data analyst for Medtronic, and he does some sort of like bookkeeping. He's like an accountant or something. Things outside of medicine I don't understand. It's all like freaking voodoo to me as far as I'm concerned. We were talking about it tonight. There seemed like there's a disproportionately large amount of people who have like a ton of money, and we can't really figure out where that comes from. Like, we don't know if it's like family money, and like some of the people are like, I can think of one person in particular is an anesthesiologist, and his wife doesn't work, and I'm like, bro, I know what you make. Like, how are you buying all this shit? I don't understand. Like, I know you can't afford this. Yeah, I guess I'm gonna buy that. We'll see how this goes. Needs to be 9. Yeah, let's see, so some major employers here are Sprint / T-Mobile, American Century, hospitals, obviously, like big. People have money, but you have no idea where it's coming from. Yeah, exactly, right? It's kind of weird. Like, especially with my kid's school, because it's kind of like, you know, like an affluent private school. I mean, some of these people are just like, I'm like, where the... Oh, it's mirrored! No! So I can't modify it. Oh, son of a bitch. I just wasted 9 chaos. Terrible. I was trying to buy this to craft... Yeah, where is it? This. I was trying to craft that on it, but I can't do that. Because I am an idiot. Didn't even bother to look at that. Ugh. Okay. Yep. Back on the market you go. That does me no good whatsoever. Right. Let's see. Corrupted. No. Cockroach Princess, what's up, man? Yeah, I totally would. I'm actually, like, on my, like, long-term exes, I'm actually on pretty good terms with. I don't know why they would ever invite me to their funeral, but... Yeah, I mean, if for whatever reason they did and it was convenient, yeah, I'd show up. But they're all out of town, so I don't think that that would ever realistically happen. Alright, well. How am I? I'm well, man. I'm doing well. I was mentioning earlier, like, my wife's done a really awesome job of sort of shielding me from fatigue, overnight fatigue, and baby duties and stuff, so I'm actually doing pretty good. I had a lot of fun today, kind of catching up with an old friend, so that was cool. It was a really good time. Monster Life, buffs expire. Would I have a threesome with my wife allowed it? No, dude. That is way too much complication for my taste. Not interested in that at all. That sounds like something you do in college when that shit doesn't really matter and you're not attached. I am not down. Oh, what the hell? For 5 mil? Ooh, I'd think about it for 5 mil. Probably not, though. Having a kid sort of blows. As we are currently... Oh, shit. As we are currently demonstrating. Wait, what? Vitality... Clarity... Oh, I don't have petrified blood on. Yeah, that'll do it. Alright, let's try that again. Okay. This isn't going the way I had in mind. Alright. You don't get to be on anymore. Kids are that bad. Well, even you already got 2. You already have 2. It's a bit of an ask. There we go. Okay, no wonder I died so fast. Would I wear a condom for the rest of my life for 5 mil? Oh yeah, easy, for sure. These are weird-ass questions. Yeah, some people do have 8 kids, and they are all insane. Possibly because of their kids. That's just not me, dude. Like, I don't live to have kids, and you kind of have to do that after a certain point. Like, 1 kid takes up your life pretty, impressively. 2 is gonna be rough. Oh, shit. How is it different than getting my vasectomy reversed? Well, I mean, there's, like, purpose to that, right? Like, if I get my vasectomy reversed, that's like, I'm gonna have kids again. It's also a surgical procedure. Would I still have 2 kids? Probably not. But that's okay. Yeah, I was pretty done with 1. But now there's no argument to be had. So we have 2, it is done. I suddenly don't want kids. It's tough, man. It is a constant struggle, I'll tell you that. But you do have some pretty huge wins. 6 is a fun age. My oldest is 6, and he'll be 6 in 2 days. He is awesome. He's a lot of fun, and he's you know, kind of at the point where he like has his own tastes and preferences and stuff, and you know, can communicate meaningfully. Kids harder than med school? I'm gonna say no. They're definitely emotionally harder than med school. But in terms of just like straight up difficulty, no. Time investment wise? Probably maybe a little less than med school. Has he ever looked at a pair of tits and given me a look? No, not yet. Not quite on that level. I think we're about 10 years away from that. do kids not do that? I don't think kids do that, man. Ooh, cold river map. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be an issue for quite some time. Like, we're still at the point where he's like cool watching his mom breastfeed. So that's not a heinously traumatic event for him just yet. Oh, he's already asked that question and I've told him. I have no room for storytelling. If you ask where babies come from, yeah, we give him straight up, like, real answers. Staring at gray sweatpants at 8. Just hoping something changed, right? What do I say? Just, like, tell him, like, people have sex and, like, sperm and an egg. He's got a book. We have a whole book about that we read. And it's, like, you know, very frank. And it's designed for, you know, little kids to understand, but he has many more, like, follow-up questions that require answering. Yeah, can't hide from kids. He doesn't really know how to use the internet just yet. Like, he can get onto YouTube and, like, watch, you know, asinine child videos and stuff, but... What? Complete? What the fuck? Do I have an encounter active? I would not. I would not show my kid porn for sex ed purposes. That seems like a bad idea. It's like, hey man, this is what you don't do. Also, plumbers, they don't do that. I mean, maybe they do. Sometimes they do. Some of them do. That is the worst possible way to teach sex. Yes, that's gotta be up there. I don't know, maybe the worst possible way to teach sex, though, is the, not teaching it. Just like, it doesn't exist. You're not allowed to have sex ever. Jesus says so. Oh, okay. I just won't do this thing that I'm, you know, biologically driven to do. Cool. Thanks for the help, Mom and Dad. The purpose of marriage? It's a social construct, man. Always has been. That's a very, very, like, interfamily political thing. Social construct to do what? Like, solidify families, you know, generation of wealth, all that sort of stuff. Forming alliances, that's been a, you know, historically pretty important thing. Yes, social construct that has legal benefits, exactly. More people should have open relationships? Not really. That's a very emotionally tricky thing to do. I'm pretty certain that most people are not cut out to handle that. Diviner Strongbox, oh my. Yes, social and social. Oh, I never talked to Chimeria. Give me stuff. Ooh, he gave me lots of stuff. Good, good, yes. Less mainstream poly is the better. Yeah. Yep. Dude, I had to deal with some of that when I was, like, looking to date in med school. Like, all these, like, polyamorous people were all, like, freaking head cases, man. That was not fun. Yeah, I learned pretty quick to avoid that on the online dating profiles. Additional div cards that give currency. Yeah, we'll go with that. Cool. Let's go. Ah, fuck. I'm getting a Brazilian butt lift tomorrow, actually, while I'm at work. I'll be managing cases while I get my ass operated on. That's how I roll. Where do I meet these? I've never met the poly people because I was like, you're all crazy. I'm not gonna. I don't want to date you. Please don't talk to me. Oh yeah, I'm totally getting an ass implant tomorrow. Yeah. I'm also serious about doing it while I manage operations, because that's totally possible and a reasonable thing to do. No, I would never have a Brazilian butt lift. You were here last time when we were talking about that, right? Where, like, you literally cannot sit for a month. Or, no, I think it's actually, like, 3 months. Or, no, it's you can't sit for a month, but you have to sit on, like, this special pillow for 3 months. Like, the restrictions are insane. I would never do that. Like, even if that was something I was interested in, I would be like, ugh. This sounds terrible. Ooh. Body check myself in the mirror? Not really, dude. Like, if I think I have some, like, weird zit or something that needs popping, yeah. That's about it. Yeah, no, I don't have a whole lot of body shame issues. At all. I just don't care. I wear pajamas to work every day. Not exactly the most form-fitting or revealing garment. Yeah, so I don't have much to worry about there. Oh, wrong option. There we go. Must be nice. It is nice. It's a good life. Don't have a whole lot to worry about these days, other than, you know, not getting sleep because my newborn is screaming. That sort of sucks. But again, I'm pretty isolated from that, fortunately, because my wife is a rock star. Just want to reiterate that. You make up for it. Oh, yeah, we're feeling so good in chat today. That's great. Look at you guys. Regenerate. Yeah, that's good. Cool. Let's do that. I love you guys supporting each other with penis-sized comments. That's what we're here for, right? It's a supportive, loving, body-positive community. Oh, you guys. You're so silly. Oh, that's not worth anything. Boo. Yeah, whatever. Toss it on the 5C pile, see what happens. And we will do the same with that one. There we go. Doesn't matter if you never get to use it. Zing. Zing. Hey man, you're in med school. The release will come. Test time, maybe. Man, like, post-test, that's where you go. That's where the money is. Everybody's looking to let loose. Ooh, there's a pumpkin. Hello, pumpkin. You were expensive. -2 to monster level? Why would I want that? I don't know that I can really justify spending half of my currency on that. Yuck. Okay. Let's do something in here. Oh, there's one I can do. Nothing there? Nope. Alright. You, sir. Okay, monolith. Awesome. What is this? Oh yeah, this is all my announcement stuff. Oh man. Well, what have you guys been doing, by the way, with your winter break? Since you are, in fact, on winter break, which is impressive. I'm a little jealous. Can I do my best straight person impersonation? I don't know how to do that. Sorry. That's not one that I can, just whip out for you. It's not that easy, dude. I think you told me a while ago that Old Spice is like the straight guy. Like the biggest straight guy move ever, so I'll stick with that. I use Old Spice. Let's see, we'll put some minions here, we'll put some earth things here, and we will go. It is. It totally is. Well, then there's your signal. That's just me putting it out there in the universe. The gayest men, though, like, I mean, I'll let him respond first, but 2-in-1 shampoo and conditioner, absolutely. Is there any other way to buy it? I don't think so. I think that's the only way it comes, right? Ultra strong grandpa scent. It's hilarious. I love it. Fungal growth successfully destroyed. That was fucking awesome. Have you guys ever, like one of Adam Sandler's old albums when he was like still on Saturday Night Live? He had, I have no idea what the name of the track was, but he was like, you know, the track itself was like, he was like, I'm walking around asking people if this is 2 gay men having sex or 2 guys working out in a gym. And one of them was like, we're 2 dudes fucking, we are definitely having sex, not working out. And like whoever he's talking to is like, yeah, well that was 2 gay men having sex. Like, no, I'm sorry, that's wrong. That was 2 men doing bench press. Yep. Better luck next time. Ooh. Area damage. Alright, cool. Is being gay a social construct? Well, if you live in the South, it is. It's just a bad choice. And you go to these special camps, and they'll fix it. It's not a problem. Don't worry about it. They'll be happy to help you out. You might find Jesus along the way. Or maybe Jesus will find you. That shit's really weird, by the way. All the, like, conversion camp stuff. Oh, God. How much do I spend on my kid for Christmas? Well, I don't know. I'd say a couple $100. That's been an issue this year, actually, because we've kind of had to coordinate a little bit. It's like the only thing that he said he wanted was a 3D printer, of all things. I think I have an idea of where that got started, but I'm not entirely sure. Like, so he watched, WALL-E, the movie WALL-E, and, wanted the Axiom. Like, you know, he wanted a toy model of the Axiom, which is, like, the big ship that everybody, like, you know, grew fat and useless on. And the only one that we could find was 3D printed. And I imagine either my wife or I said something to him about that at some point. And so he was like, well, clearly I need a 3D printer. So, yeah. So, we did that. We bought him a 3D printer. And, so I had to go to my parents and be like, look, please do, and, you know, instead of buying, like, a, you know, piece of shit, like, low-end one that's just gonna, like, break and be a hassle, we actually kind of looked into it and got him a decent one. You know, it's nothing, like, you know, super fancy, but it was, like, a couple $100. Got good reviews, so it's, like, fairly easy to use, give you good prints. Not that that really matters all that much to him. He doesn't, you know, he doesn't give a shit. As long as it prints out, you know, some model that he thinks is cool, it's fine. But, you know, for, like, if we ever wanted to use it, you know, we wanted it to be reasonably useful. So yeah, we got him, like, a, you know, mid-grade 3D printer, and, we'll see how that goes. Hopefully well. Because I have no idea how to 3D print things, so I'll have to learn. I gotta learn all about it. Can a 6-year-old use a 3D printer? Probably not. Probably not. It doesn't seem like something he'd be able to do. Especially with his level of computer expertise. You don't know what the obturator muscle does? Well, just 3D print it. It'll be fine. You'll figure it out real quick. I could make my own Warhammer dolls, actually. A lot of people do that. I imagine that probably requires a much nicer printer than we got, but I don't know. I'll give it a shot for sure, because those things are fucking expensive. Make a custom sex toy. Just like experiment with like various sizes and shapes of dicks. That's awesome. It's a great idea. I'll totally do that. Little did they know that I planned to do that all along. You said it had to be a dick? It's not homophobia, I'm just looking out for you, dude. Come on. Give brother a break. Do you want a sex toy of dubious quality? I mean, where's your sense of adventure, man? Will this break off inside of me? I don't know. Let's go for it. I mean, a lot of people have that outlook, actually. You'd be surprised. They come to me at 2 in the morning, desperately looking for help. Try a few different sizes, exactly. We call this one the road cone. See how it strikes ya. Yeah, no, it's I mean, I've pretty much seen it all, man. Like, none of that really is gonna surprise me anymore. How much do I keep in my bank account? Not as much as I would like, or probably should. Exceptional performance, huh? Yeah. But I do have a ton of, like, liquid cash in my investment accounts, so that's not really a problem. But there's, like, an extra step, you know, like, I have to actually, like, liquidate that to get it. 6 figure. I don't think it's quite 6 figures as of right now. Kind of hovers around that, though. 3D print a laryngoscope. Flawless plan. Might snap off into your throat. I don't know. But it's fine. Whatever. Don't worry about it. Alright. Want to make a purchase? What do you consider? I would say anything like over like a couple $100. I consider a lot of money these days. I would say it's got to be in the thousands for me to be like, oh, maybe we should think about this a little bit more. Can't trust the banks, convert all your money to gold. Well, I mean, I don't know, man. Like, gold is great, but I would really prefer cryptocurrency, actually. Because, I mean, the man, you know, you just can't trust anybody these days. So, I would prefer to put my money in something that has absolutely zero function and is really difficult to access. And is really, really volatile with a really terrible future at the time, or at the moment. Looking over, I don't know. I don't know what could go wrong with it. I mean, it's not like people are losing, you know, 70-80% of their investment in a year or anything. It's fine. You've lost thousands in crypto. Oh no. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, dude. That sucks. I think, like, so one of my partners had, like, his entire 401k in crypto, I think. Or the vast majority of it, at least. Like, a lot of money. Lots of money in crypto. And for a while, I thought he had, like, mostly gotten out, but I don't know that that's the case. I'm not so sure anymore. Did I really not? I have all of these completed, huh? Ferk. Okay. Let's see if I can get one completed through this. No. Okay, no more missions there. That sucks. Scam people to profit from crypto? Maybe I should make my own coin. Do you think I could make, like, the Milkman coin? Hey guys, just trust me, it's worth like $50 billion. This business that I just made, it's a $50 billion business. And it's worth money because reasons. And you should buy it. And I'm totally not gonna, like, you know, sell it all and leave you guys holding the bag. I promise. I'm an honest guy. I wouldn't do something like that to you. Milkcoin would sell on porn sites. Well, shit, there's my in. Let's go, man. Let's go, porn sites. I mean, it's sad because I feel like some of that actually, like, you know, there's potential there. Like, there's potential in the crypto market, but it's just like, there's just so much jackassery in the whole market with, you know, NFTs and, you know, people making all these, like, ridiculous-ass coins that have no purpose whatsoever other than to just, like, scam the shit out of people. Oh, God. Fucking League mechanic. I love Einhard. Easily the best voice lines. How many Trump NFTs did I buy? 7,000. I bought all of them. Every one that they would let me buy. Because I know that they'll be worth millions of dollars each tomorrow. Caribbean schooler crypto. Well, I think you've got a, like, statistically, you've got, like, a 60% chance of, like, for one reason or another, like, whether you get kicked out or just, like, straight up don't match, it's, like, 60 to 70% chance of not matching into residency out of the Caribbean. That said, I think the chances of crypto going, like, totally belly up are probably higher than that at this point. Given that now we know that Binance is, like, essentially just, you know, a competitor away from being insolvent. Sold out of $99 NFTs, yeah. Should you sell your Bitcoin? Dude, I don't know. I would be terrified to be in that market right now. I mean, because seriously, like, Binance, they just... So they released, what, like a couple weeks ago, that they had, like, all their, you know, proof of reserves or whatever. And the fact that, like, all of these companies list their reserves in their own coin is, like, why is that not troubling to people? I mean, I'm not a financially minded guy by any stretch of the imagination, but even I know that's stupid. Like, well, we created this coin and 40% of our assets are in it. Like, huh? Okay. So, like, basically 40% of your value is nothing. So, somebody could sell off their, you know, whatever the Binance coin is and, like, crash the entire business. Like, why? And I mean, honestly, I think the only thing that's keeping Coinbase from not doing that is if they crash Binance, they'd probably just tank the entire market. Like, there would be no crypto market left if they did that. No way to lose on a guaranteed gift? Yeah, absolutely. I mean, it worked out pretty well for the Luna guy, right? I think he made, like, personally made like $10 billion or something off of that. And now he's just kind of like, you know, they're trying to, like, extradite him and nobody can find him. Or there's another, like, a couple guys who are, I think, like, know each other or work together or something. And they're just hanging out in Bali because there's no extradition treaty with Bali to the US. Like, oh, we just sort of coincidentally happen to be in Bali when all of this bullshit goes down. That's weird. Imagine that. How is Coinbase still in play? Dude, I don't know. I mean, because they, like, essentially instantly were pissing off investors, right? Because they were, like, heavily overvalued due to, like, a last-minute shift in their IPO. Like, I can't remember the numbers, but they essentially, like, they launched their IPO, like, 40% higher than it was, like, supposed to be launched at. Oh my god, what was that? And then it, like, immediately went down, like, 40%, and back to, like, basically what it was supposed to be previously. And people were so mad. Oh my god, what the fuck? If you want tens of millions, you'd start a DO school? Yeah, dude, for-profit med school? Hell yeah. That's a great way to do it. That or orthodontics. Orthodontics business is a good way to go, too. You can overpay your orthodontist and, you know, to keep them and stuff, and still just rake in the cash. Yeah, one of the podiatrists I work with was like, hey man, like, if I ever get the capital to do this, I'm totally doing it. Because orthodontia is just, like, ludicrously expensive. And everybody needs it. It's like, especially if you're in a, like, affluent area, everybody around you is going to be coming to you. 100%. Ah! Alright. You die, Mr. Underground. Yeah, so those exist, right? For, like, oral surgeons. Or actually, no, I guess that's not a MD and DDS. That's, like, the oral surgery thing, at least that I know about, is like a combo of surgery residency and med school, basically. Or you know, specifically oral surgery and med school. Which I think is actually pretty cool. Those guys are badasses. But they already have, like, they're already dentists. Yeah, oral maxillofacial surgery? Yeah, it's really cool. That's an awesome specialty, but yeah, they're nuts, man. They have a lot of training. I don't know what you have to do if you do it from the MD route. I'm sure there's probably, like, yeah, I mean, it might just be ENT residency. That might be the, like, easiest way, and then, like, maxillofacial fellowship or something. Oh, you can't from an MD? Interesting. Huh. That's surprising. figured they'd figure out some way to make that happen. Yeah, it's a lot of training, right? It's a shitload of years. But I think they make it like insane amount of money. I think they make like 7 figures. I mean, you know, not without good reason for sure. I really want a corrupted Centrek. No, I didn't. But I will slap that in my 2 Chaos tab. Elemental Army. I made a mistake. Perhaps you did. I think we've all made a mistake. We've all made grave errors in our career choices. Hey, I mean, if you're happy with that, more power to you, dude. More power to you. I mean, 350,000 is a lot of money. Not quite as attractive when you consider how much effort you have to put in to get it, but still a good gig. Okay, I can't craft that. Ooh. Diagnose an audio host. Yeah, basically. Like, hey, we're not gonna actually do anything about this, but you have this really fascinating condition that we can't actually fix. Isn't that cool? You go there. I won't think about the effort part. Yeah, no big deal. It's just 7 years and a couple $100 grand in debt. It's fine. Or is neurology 4 years? Neurology's 4 years, right? So it's 8 years. And a couple $100 grand debt. That's fine though. No, I wouldn't worry about it. That's no big deal. Oh, and your gap years? Oh, yeah. Yep. Gotta take a couple gap years in there and make sure it extra sucks. Those $350,000 gap years. Yay. Anything juicy over here that I can take on? Shit. Really don't want to start trading for maps. Open the delirium mirror, you say? Oh, with temp chains. You like this song? I'm glad you enjoy my music. Maxillofacial surgery is a DO. That sounds like a challenge. It's cool though. Some of the surgeries they did were really interesting. Like all the reconstructive stuff for little kids. That was very cool. TDS. Totally. Oh yeah, so we should talk about this. So, I got linked this. I assume it was Aaron linked this to me. Where the hell is it? There we go. The midwife. This story is just ridiculous, and I admit that I have not like watched any of this, or I haven't even read the article other than like just kind of the high points. But DDoS degree, nice. But yeah, basically what happened is this this lady who is a midwife delivered a lady at home, and the baby was breech, and that's not something you do. that's a C-section every time, and the baby got an anoxic brain injury and died. So that sucks. Oh shit, I'm looking at this. The grieving mother claimed responsibility for Farah's death and said she would trust Hawk to assist in her next delivery. Oh man, you can't fix stupid. You cannot fix stupid. Wow. Yeah, she said, though she would do it in a hospital. Well, okay. Good for you. delivering in hospitals. Yeah, yeah, dude. There's this weird culture around pregnancy and like giving birth and stuff that's so focused on like what the mom wants, like to their detriment. I mean, I've seen OBs offer many times, like, oh yeah, well, you have this really rare bleeding condition. Well, next time you get pregnant, we'll just give you all, hundreds of thousands of dollars worth of coagulants so you don't bleed out. That's totally cool. It's like, huh? Tell this lady it's not safe to have a baby. What the fuck? Like, that's okay. Yeah, don't drink while pregnant's a battle. Yeah, I mean, sometimes it is, dude. I'm amazed how many people I see who still smoke when they're pregnant. Like, what? What? Let's see, I want to read this quote. A good midwife would not act like she can handle a breech delivery and spend 2 to 3 minutes talking to a young, vulnerable mother and to make that kind of life or death decision. Yeah, no shit, right? Like, you're not going to deliver the baby. The baby's breech. Like, you have to have a C-section. Oh, and hey, look, when the baby came out, it was basically dead. Awesome. That's true, the baby's not one smoking. That must... Yeah, it's probably okay. You're right. But yeah, the part about this story... I have to find this. I'm sure they say something about it. Let's see. Oh, let's see. The baby's legs hanging from her body. Hawk directed the dad, I guess, to call an ambulance. Oh my god. So, this lady used scissors, just random scissors to do an episiotomy. Which is like the most horrifying thing I've ever heard. Just took these, I still have my fiddle scissors, just snipped it. And if you don't know what an episiotomy is, I can't really show you, but basically it's you cut the posterior vaginal wall to allow for more room and prevent a vaginal tear. I don't know if she didn't bring her own equipment or not. I don't know. Everything about this story is just fucking asinine. It's so stupid. The patient being like, oh, I would totally trust her judgment for my next baby. Like, really? You would? She's the one who told you to stay at home and delivered your breech baby. What the fuck is wrong with you? Don't do that. It makes me so mad. Yeah, scissors. Seriously. Just snip. It's so bad, dude. While naturopath blows ginger ale. Yeah. It might have been some peppermint in there too. She was nauseous, so you gotta treat the symptoms, man. It's very important. Yeah, I know, a lot of people I know who have done home births sort of, wear it as a, badge of pride or, some sort of, accomplishment or something. And I'm fairly sure they don't understand that most people who are reasonable see that as, I mean, just, they're like, you're an idiot. Why would you do that? Do the pregnant feel... when you cut? Oh yeah, 100% you feel that. Yeah, absolutely. The home birth and House of the Dragon. No, I haven't watched House of the Dragon, actually. So I had this pipe dream. I watched the first season of Game of Thrones, and I was like, oh, this is awesome. And I had this, fantasy that I was gonna actually read the books before I finished the series. And clearly that never happened. But the gist of the story is I never watched Game of Thrones past the first season and a half or so I'd like to actually finish that first before I watch House of the Dragon. The books will never end. Yeah, well, yes. I figured that out. Watch an adaptation before you read the superior books. Yeah, so I heard that it kind of deteriorates after the like third season or so. Somewhere in that neighborhood. And I'm definitely a very like I have a really vivid imagination. Like really enjoy that about books because I can like picture all these things in my mind's eye. So that might be a kind of big downside for me. And that's actually one thing that I was like really pleasantly surprised about the Lord of the Rings movies is like none of it was you know, like markedly different than kind of what I had envisioned, you know? Like most of it was pretty spot on to like what I had kind of like constructed in my brain years before. Yeah, the season 8 sounds like an absolute shit show, which is very sad. That's, you know, such a like legendary series to end the, you know, sort of cursed fashion. That sucks. Yeah, it sounds like season 8 was just terrible. Was I bullied in grade school? Yeah, I actually was. I mean, not like, I don't feel like I was like targeted. You know, it wasn't like just to me, it was just like by people who were bullies. But yeah, absolutely, dude. Middle schoolers are fucking terrible. Or actually, I don't even know if it was in mid school. It's probably earlier than that. Probably like first or second grade or something. What I'm thinking of. What did they say to me? Oh, I don't know. I can't remember. I think it's just like kids being fucking mean, basically. I was only bullied in medical school. Yeah, dude, I 100% was bullied in med school and residency. That's just like medical education in a nutshell. That's how those academic types roll, man. Gotta feed the egos. Very important. Ooh. Why, thank you. I was bullied by a milkman. He knows my secret. Oh no. Now I have to change my name and go into hiding. You can't know that. Why didn't I beat their ass? Well, I wanted my job. Dude, you have no recourse in residency. You'll find that out. You're just along for the ride, brother. Somebody wants to treat you like shit, they get to. That's just how it is. Don't make it right. But yes, give me stuff. Yes, it was necessary. Drop a map. You're not gonna let people walk all over you? Yeah, well, good luck. I would say I put up with it less than most, but it definitely caused me some friction from time to time. Like the academic types who are like set in their way and are all about just like fucking with you, they'll get you. That's pretty good. Might try to sell that. Be ready with the Vaseline. Nice. So you're gonna out-weird them, is what you're telling me. Just gonna make sure that they know that you are more of a freak show than they are. Which might work, to be honest. That might be the outside chance that you need. That sucks. That sucks. Oh. Most people like you and don't mess with me. Well, I mean, I have the same experience, but some people just gotta feed their own egos, man. Once you stab one bully, they just don't fuck with you. So there's this great story. You guys probably don't know who J.R. Giddens is. Or was. But he was, I think he was like a top 3 recruit to KU's basketball team. Probably, like, back when I was in college. So he was like a big deal, man. Like, really, really good basketball player out of high school. And this was kind of in the era where, like, Kobe and LeBron and, like, all these guys kind of, you know, were coming out of high school. And, so there was some talk that that would happen to him. But anyway, he chose to go to KU. And, like, am I a KU fan? I'm not. I'm a Missouri fan. But he, as luck would have it, was a real piece of shit, apparently. And, like, he was at this bar one night, and I guess him and, like some insane amount of other people, like a dozen other people, like, ganged up on this dude. But what they did not know, like, outside of the bar, after hours, what they did not know is this guy was martial arts trained and had a knife on him. And he ended up stabbing like 10 plus of these people before they got him down. He just like fucked him up. And like J.R. Giddens lost his scholarship and like, you know, and was basically like never heard from again. You know, he had like an NBA career like basically guaranteed in front of him, and he just pissed it away because he's a piece of crap. And like that story was amazing. I was so happy about that. I know, right? Like, if you're gonna gang up on somebody that hardcore, like, man. But yeah, I mean, I guess he like whipped out his blade and they were all kind of like, we shouldn't be doing this. And then they all ate it in spectacular fashion. Let's see. That is not expensive. That is. Okay. I'm not gonna try to sell it for 80 because that ain't happening. Let's try 40. How about that? Feel bad for people who throw their future away. Yeah. I mean, you hear about that a lot with athletes because they like basically don't have life skills, right? Most of those people who are good enough to be pro are like, that's all they've ever known. And everybody's always told them how awesome they are. You know, like all they know how to do is play basketball, but which they, you know, obviously do exceptionally well, but they don't have like coping skills or, you know, like problem solving skills or anything like that. And so, you know, they get swept up into these, you know, bad social situations that they can't deal with, and they do dumb shit that ruins their lives. Better for them to crash and burn before they're famous. Yeah. I mean, better for society, perhaps. But there we are. That's the arena. He's coaching a college women's basketball team now, huh? Alright. Well, at least he didn't, like, totally, you know, crap out. That's a legit career, right? Hey, you die. There you go. Ooh, that's pretty. What is that? Barracks grip. I don't think I have any use for that, but that's okay. Yeah, the thing that really caught my attention about this is the scissors episiotomy. So actually, I feel like I should read the rest. So the episiotomy failed. Oh my god. Ugh. Hawk directed the firefighters and EMT to bring the mother to the hospital. No shit. This lady with a baby hanging halfway out of her needs to go to the hospital. Well, thanks for your insight, midwife. We really appreciate it. Construction delays turned what should have been a 9-minute trip to a 19-minute trip. Jesus. They didn't have the proper tools to start oxygenating the baby. God. It's so bad, dude. So bad. Case was closely watched by midwife groups who feared the case would lead to negative perceptions of their profession. Yeah, well. Don't worry, my opinion could not be any lower. It's okay, guys. Don't sweat it. Why do men coach women's sports but women don't coach men's? Because men have historically dominated everything? Yeah, and I don't know why pregnant people do home births with midwives. It is the dumbest shit ever. It's a terrible idea. Like, we literally have an entire medical specialty that does only that. Like, go to the hospital. What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Like, and there's a reason that that specialty exists, because giving birth is, like, potentially dangerous. You know, like, if you think about it, like, every unplanned C-section would basically either be a dead mom, a dead baby, or both. It's not 100% safe to feed women around famous athletes. That's true. Sad but true. Sad but true, friend. No. I really want to progress my atlas. This is not doing me any favors. Let's see. Plaza. Trying to picture all of this stuff. This should be fine. Oh. Okay, cool. Let's roll. Domination. Yeah, I don't know that I want to do that. I'll do Harbinger. Sure. What if my wife insisted on a home birth? That would never fly. I would never allow that. Ever. This is a terrible, terrible plan. Why not? Because it's dangerous. Like, presumably that's my kid as well, so I have a fair amount of stake in how that turns out. That's true. Yeah, the on-call anesthesiologist thing is definitely a perk. Dude, I was hardcore judging her care. I was watching that real close. Because she had a pretty new nurse, and it showed. Oh god. What is happening here? Ah. And there's also an intern, an OB. Ah, fuck, I shouldn't have done that. An OB intern who was very green herself, kind of trying to be involved, but not really doing a very good job. And like, I don't think, I generally am pretty quiet about like what I do. I know our nurse knew that I'm a doctor, but I don't think the like resident knew, because they were kind of talking to my wife like she was, you know, stupid. Oh, gotta go change a diaper. Be right back. Ah, yes. Nothing says fun like a little poop on a Sunday night. It doesn't take this long to change a diaper. It takes that long to change a diaper and make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Because I am a full-service slave at the moment, basically. I'm under the Queensboro Bridge. Gotta make a money. Gotta make a buck somehow, dude. Why are you judging me? What the fuck? Not cool. At the same time, absolutely. I mean, we just call it peanut butter. Makes it seem a little more palatable. It's just recycling, really. Average time to change a diaper is 5 minutes. Oh man, I need to up my game. I don't know how long it takes. Dude, but like little babies are freaking squiggly though. Like moving their legs around and shit. It's a real pain in the ass. Like their legs are up when you need them down and down when you need them up. Not my favorite. Oh, and I also practiced my at-home scissors episiotomy. Ah! What the hell? There we go. I just got notified that I'm apparently streaming right now. In case you guys didn't know. Must be homemade peanut butter. That sounds like a lot of work. Ah! Oh my god, that guy's fast. What the shit? You need to die. Okay. Girl babies harder than boys? Well, I mean, I don't know in general, but certainly so far this one has been way easier than the first. Still terrible, but very different. She's still really like grunty though. Like our first kid was like super loud and would always be like "Arr, arr," in the middle of the night. It's like, stop, man. What the fuck? There's nothing wrong. Don't do that. But yeah, I mean she does that even though she's like totally asleep, and it takes us it takes a second to like understand, you know, that's what's happening. Like, oh, she's not waking up, she's just noisy as shit for some reason. But yeah, so far easier. We'll see how that plays out. Sort of the general, I guess, accepted way things are is that like girl kids, like little girls, are easier than boys, but they're way worse as teenagers, and that sort of is terrifying. But at least we have an older son who can kind of keep that in check a little bit while he's here. But I mean, he's gonna be gone. Like, he'll be in college when she's 12, so that might not be as useful as it might seem at first blush. Tiny humans will evolve to be quiet. Dude, you would certainly hope so. Ooh. But man, they are loud. Did they teach me about snake venom? I seem to remember, like, having some sort of, like, passing toxicology education of some kind. Ugh. But, yeah, not much. Yeah, toxicology is like a really weird niche specialty. Actually, speaking of exes, one of my ex-girlfriends is a toxicologist in Miami, I think. So if you ever get really fucked up in Miami and don't know what from, give her a call. Toxicology professor is an anti-vaxxer? What? That doesn't make any sense at all. Is she hot? I thought so. Your prof was hot? Great. Was it the, so like she kind of lost out on the hot, smart, sane matrix, I guess? Or at least she picked, she made her choices. Need more mana. I need you to kill more. Kill more shit. She wasn't sane. Yeah, I wouldn't imagine so. Yeah, I mean, see, you really have to, like, max out the other stuff if you want it to, like, outweigh something. You know, you gotta be, like, massively hot and smart to outweigh being an anti-vaxxer. Like, that's tough to counterbalance. It's really tough. Ah. I think I, like, inhaled a hair or something. It's annoying. Catalyst of corruption. Let's do it. Die. Thank you. Oh, wait a second. You didn't die. What the fuck? Hell, take a deep breath. Oh god. Ah, gad. Okay. Yeah, so good news. My wife did not know that I was streaming, which is great. It's perfect. It means I'm being appropriately quiet. Though now that she's actually awake and, you know, that may change. Am I going to threaten my daughter's prom dates with guns? No, of course not. I'm going to threaten them with paralytics that are untraceable. I'm much more sophisticated than that. Please. Please, that's rookie shit. And you know, I might not even actually threaten them. I'll just straight up inject them when they walk in the house, and then ventilate them until while I lecture them. And then give them the reversal. I think that sounds much more ominous, right? Seems like it'd deliver the message a little more effectively than simply verbally conveying it. Because, you know, not many high schools really understand what, like, a paralytic is. So maybe a little first-hand education would be useful for them. For not assuming their gender or pronouns. Oh my god. Kids ignore threats. Exactly. Yeah, you have to prove that you mean business, right? Yeah, they wouldn't truly understand until they get a needle in the arm and then can't move 30 seconds later. Actually, it'd be more like 5 minutes, I guess, if it's IM. But we'll have a nice conversation until that's the case. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Wait a second. I don't think I ever did my last ascendancy. Whoops. You need to die. This thing needs to die. Go away. There we go. Is it possible to build up a tolerance to anesthesia? Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, definitely. And some drugs are more prone to that happening than others, I guess. It's the best way to do it. Say it. You need to die. I say that to all my patients. They love it. They think I'm kidding. Tom Ford Tuscan Lead. What? But yeah, I think that's like tolerance basically is what got Michael Jackson. his cardiologist, who had obviously no business prescribing propofol drips, unmonitored propofol drips at that, was just kind of like slowly increasing his dosing, and then, hey, look, he went apneic and died. Whoops. I don't know why I picked those things up, but now I have them. That might be worth something. Perhaps. One chaos, great. Crappy roll? Sure. No. Boop. And that was what killed Michael Jackson. What? Huh? Yeah. Yes. I mean, tolerance isn't what killed him. It was somebody foolishly addressing tolerance. Maze map. You address Michael Jackson's tolerance. Well, you start by not giving him a propofol drip while he's at his home. That's a great place to begin. And then if you're going to do that, you don't not monitor him. Like, you put him on a freaking monitor, dude. You give somebody a sedative designed to make them sleep, and you're just like, ah, he'll be fine. I'll see you in the morning. Take it easy, man. That whole situation is ridiculous. Maybe that guy, and he can provide some anesthesia for our midwife friend, who enjoys scissor episiotomies and delivering breech babies. What an idiot. And I mean, honestly, like, the biggest idiot in that scenario is the mom. The like, dead baby's mom. Like, oh yeah, I would totally use her again. She was fine. It was just the situation. Like, well, yeah, but she doesn't even know what she's doing well enough to understand the situation. Where she was like, oh, your baby's breech? That's fine. You'll totally be able to deliver it safely. Yeah, we can do that at home. I mean, honestly, just the fact that somebody's willing to do a home birth in the first place tells you everything you need to know about their competence. God damn it. I mean, yeah, I couldn't stop her from having a home birth technically, but I could be fucking furious and not put up with that shit. Yeah, I mean, you can't, like, force anybody to do anything, right? But that would be a, like, relationship problem level sort of thing. There we go. Yeah, fortunately, I have chosen to marry somebody who is not that stupid. Like, divorce level? Yeah, I would think real hard about it. Like, if she forced the issue and just, like, refused to go to the hospital, yeah, I'd be like, yeah, we got some tough conversations to have. So the thing that I love about this game is that you can never tell what the fuck is happening on the screen in situations like this. I'm just kind of sitting here holding my attack button hoping that everything dies before I do. It's working out so far. Oh, hey, look, I didn't die. Well, yeah. Nope, spoke too soon. I killed a Harbinger in there somewhere. Yeah, cheating. Yeah, I mean, not a whole lot at this point, honestly. Once you get 2 kids deep, man, you've pretty well, weathered most storms, I feel like. Plus, you have to remember that, like, you know, we're pretty in tune with each other's bullshit at this point, and learning another person's bullshit is exceptionally unpalatable. I have zero interest in doing that. Okay. Cheating requires murder. No, I would never do that. It would absolutely look nothing like what I would do to my daughter's boyfriends. Nothing. Nothing at all. Hey, Sable, what's up, man? How are you? Good evening, good evening, good evening. How's your weekend? How did I know my wife was the one? I mean, we've lived together for a long time. I mean, I'm not really, like, a believer in the one, you know? Like, there's 8 billion people in the world. I feel like there's gotta be more than one person that you could, like, legitimately live with, right? But, you know, we, like, live together, you know? Like I said, we did it. We did the trial run, the dress rehearsal, and it was going okay, so. You're on break? Nice. Very cool. Glad to hear that. Glad somebody gets a break. Disney isn't fact? No, it totally is. Actually. I met her at midnight, and her slipper fit. You know, I had to track her down for a little while. But it was cool. It was worth it. Let's see. Are any of these worth picking up? They are not. Wonderful. Moving on. Like to fast forward to attending life, it is definitely way better than student life, I'll tell you that. A rather large upgrade, if I do say so myself. Yeah, so my life got way better. I can't remember if this happened last time I streamed, but we just hired 2 more docs. And in a small practice like we have, that's going to make a gigantic difference. So granted, one of them is to replace a guy who's retiring, so we're really only going up 1 person. But, you know, that'll cut a solid, like, 6 hours per week off of my schedule. Which is nuts. So nice. We'll probably, like, what we'll do with the extra person, since we don't, like... We don't really need, like, an extra person day to day. But we do need the person, like, somebody to take the heat off, because we've been working, like, 50-hour weeks, and that just sort of sucks. So we're probably either going to make it so when you're on call, you either come in at 3 for your call day, or you don't come in at all the day before instead of just being the first person out. You just don't even come in. And both of those scenarios sound quite nice to me. You want to buy a Subaru as soon as you're tending? I love that you have lofty goals. That's great. Really shooting for the stars. Oh, man. Can I hire you as a peg boy? Oh, I'm sure there would be plenty of use for that. Queensboro Bridge. Love it. You're buying a Subaru next month? Oh, yeah, dude. Oh, what the fuck, man? Those things just rock my world. I'm never gonna level up. Just keep losing my experience. Why are they doing so much damage? Let's see. Huh. That's weird. Okay. Maybe they do chaos damage. It's really the only thing I can think of that would murder me quite on that level. But yeah, once you get that paycheck, man, that's a good feeling. Actually, I went to dinner with one of the guys who was like a couple classes below me, and like shortly after starting my job, and he was like offering to split dinner, and I was like, look, Souter, I just got paid more than twice as much money as has ever been in my bank account at one time. I got dinner, dude. We're good. Don't worry about it. And now I actually make like twice as much money as that, which is great. That is a good problem to have. Will I ever buy an expensive car? No, most likely not. I would much rather spend my money on pretty much anything else. I think the most expensive thing I'll ever buy is, like, my wife wants a Toyota Highlander, and, you know, it's just more practical with multiple kids. So I'll probably pick one of those up, and that's not going to be cheap with all the fixins, but, you know, still not going to be like a luxury vehicle by any stretch of the imagination. How much was my first check? I think it was like almost $10,000, as I recall. Very satisfying, let me tell you. Can I buy you an expensive car? Yeah, absolutely. I'll buy 4. I'll buy you 4 expensive cars. Just let me know what you want. I'll line it up. Oh, what the shit? Things be shooting me. Ow. God damn, dude. Just want to finish the tap. You want to jeez. Ugh. Freaking G-Wagons, man. This thing's... One of my partners is looking at buying one of those. Just like a rolling house, man. Why? Why do you need that? It's so expensive. I mean, they're like 300, I think like a base model is like 270 or something, right? They're so expensive. Yeah, because I looked it up because he was actually talking about it. Live your Kardashian dream. Get those lip implants and butt lifts and what have you. I don't really want that. Oh, I got a lot of shit in my inventory. Live your Kardashian dream. So somehow you have to become even more obnoxious if you want that to be the case. I don't know how you deliberately do that, but I'm sure you could find a way. Why did I pick that up? Some bitch. Gifts from above? Like a bunch of black on tape. At that. Some of them crazier than others. Some of them might be Nazis. But you know, that's cool. It's all about free speech, right? We don't want Nazis to feel singled out. Oh well, brother, your bank account's not going to get out of the red for a long time. Just because I make a lot of money does not mean that my finances are not in the red. Hitler totally wouldn't have killed Kanye. Yeah, of course not. He's one of the good ones, right? That's how they say that. Start off by saying I acknowledge that I'm walking in the land of Native Americans. I am, I'm sure. Also the former land of Mormons. Did you know that there was a law on the books in Missouri that under certain circumstances, until like 2004 or something, you could kill a Mormon? Legally, that is. I mean, obviously you'd get, you know, thrown in jail anyway, but it was like one of those weird-ass old laws that just like never got changed. And then somebody found it and was like, oh, yeah, maybe we gotta get rid of that. Complete the abyss, find the rare map item. That is a lot of extra damage. Was my son circumcised? No. Let's do this. Founding a religion sounds like a good way to make some money. It's totally true. You guys are awesome. Yeah, why, yeah, exactly. Why, of all the things that we talk about, why would circumcision be the line that gets drawn? Of all things. Do I believe in circumcision? I mean, I don't know. Is that something you believe in? I was just like, there's no real reason to do this. We're not religious. I'm just gonna like chop our son's wang for like no particular benefit. Okay. Yeah, and my wife's maternal instinct got the best of her, and she was like, I don't want you to touch my baby. And like she was like in favor of circumcision, and then like it, you know, push came to shove, and she was like, no, you can't do that. Yeah, well, you know, I respect you not talking about my kid's penis on the internet. You know, that's cool. That's totally cool. Ah. It's more sanity. Yeah, so I think you are at higher risk for UTIs if you're uncircumcised. So if there's a, you know, medical angle there, I think that's probably where you'd go, but oh fuck. Yeah, I mean, whatever. For that, there's antibiotics. I'll let him enjoy his good parts to the maximum as long as possible. Nope. Stop. You recommend it where it's high HIV infection? Really? Interesting. Yeah, I was gonna say, I don't think he's at much risk of HIV, given the people he'll be around. Oh. That's a lot of shit going down right there. What's going on with this? I don't know. I mean, this is awesome. King David needed 100 but brought 200? Oh man, he is like far outclassing me in terms of foreskin collection. I think I only got like 60 just sitting around. It's good to be king, I guess. Ow. Fuck. Is this worth anything? Oh, man. Okay. Whoa. That's like fucking crazy. What? What? That's so good. Okay, just having that one thing on it. What? Makes it really valuable. Oh my Christ. Okay. This is probably the most expensive best item I have ever had in this game. That's fucking nuts. Okay. Much anesthesia say, where did my foreskin go? Dude, it's really weird when the, like, 80-year-olds come in to get circumcised. That is a strange experience. Oh, that's also pretty good. They actually do that? Oh yeah, absolutely. Yeah, there's a condition called phimosis where, like, the foreskin, like, scars down and they have to cut it out. It's pretty gross. Pretty gross. But it does happen. Got some nasty shit going on if the tip of your dick scars down. Let's see. I'll put that up for 20 and see what happens. Oh, promotion of my channel! Thanks, I'm totally not gonna ban you. Ban. Lovely. How many competitors do you have? Holy shit, this is so good. Ow. I don't even know what to price this at. Okay, that's not so huge. That's really where the money's made. Okay. We'll put it at 10 divines. Let's see what happens. I'm gonna screenshot this. This is freaking nuts. Hey, I did it. Hot pics on my page. Random question? You really have a random question for me? No way. Never would have thought that. Have I ever farted on stream? Yeah, I'm sure I have. I mean, I've done, what, like 100, probably close to 200 streams at this point? I don't know how I could not have. Next time I'll fart into the mic just for you. So you can experience it. You can come along for the ride. Oh, shit. How did it smell? Probably delicious. How else do fart smells? Does my wife know that I fart? Oh yeah. Yes, she does. I think it's what she loves about me the most, actually. She wouldn't have it any other way. I make sure to pull the covers up over her head and hold her under whenever I do. She likes that the most. What do I love most about my wife? That's a good question. Probably her, like, thoughtfulness, honestly. She's, like, always looking out for people and, like, does nice, like, very, very perceptive, nice things for people. Like, that are, you know, tailored to them. Oh, after how much time dating? I don't know. I don't know that I have a good answer to that, but I can tell you that there were multiple times where my wife aborted a date with me to go home to her house to poop. Like numerous times. Which I think is hilarious. Especially knowing her now. The nicest thing she's ever done besides having kids. I mean, I think, like, I don't know about, like, single event, but, like, longitudinally, she took really good care of me when I was in, like, my first year of residency, and just getting fucking crushed by my intern year. Yeah, I'm not gonna kill that boss. I don't care. Don't care enough to do that. Alright, are you gonna give me some maps that I can actually use? No. Perfect. What makes intern year so hard? Well, it's an adjustment for one. Because, you know, you go from being a student to, like, you know, somebody who actually has a little bit of, like, responsibility and power. And you're also working a crap load, and I just kind of hated it. You know, like, for me, my intern year was all internal medicine, and it was not my favorite. I got very little out of my intern year. What the fuck? My map device before I can use scattering reports? Okay. How about that? Oh, good. Oh, so lots of incomplete ones here. Nice. Nice. That's even corrupted. Can I do that map? That's the question. I think I can. Find the unique item. No, find the rare map. Hell yeah, let's go. Do I recommend... Have I ever had an A5 Wagyu? I've never... No, I haven't. I don't think, at least. And yeah, absolutely, dude. You gotta test the waters before you jump in. Yeah, I would never marry somebody that I hadn't slept with. Just sounds like a terrible idea. What do I think about other doctors on social media? I mean, I think it's awesome that medicine is getting, like, popularized. I think it's really cool that other people are doing that. Because it needs to be. For sure. It needs to be, like, more accessible and more, like, readily understood by people. So we don't have another, you know, pandemic where you have, like, all these politicians just, like, saying random shit. Get married to someone you haven't slept with to dab on me? Oh no. Oh no. That sounds like a terrible plan. That is the worst way to get back at me ever. But yeah, I think it's cool that other, like, it's at least becoming a little more popular to, you know, be on YouTube. I still don't know of any other physicians that stream other than Dr. K. Certainly nobody that streams, like, you know, kind of like mainstream medicine stuff. What pet names do I call my wife? We don't really have any. I just call her, like, Babe or something. We're not very creative. A very uninteresting relationship. But that's okay. She gets really annoyed that my mom calls me Al sometimes. She hates it. It's like, sounds so stupid. How do I, what? How do I let her know that I'm in the mood? Usually it requires some planning, honestly. So she has a good idea. When you've got kids, those things, spontaneity kind of disappears. Because you're kind of like, well, the kid's in quiet time, so it's either now or never. let's figure this out. I can fit you in it too, exactly, so to speak. Yeah, I think it'd be kind of interesting to like start to, you know, do some sort of like presentation or like collaboration with other docs who are into digital media. I think that'd be kind of neat. I tried to do that with Dr. K. I emailed him a couple times about a year ago now, actually, like when Omicron was hitting and there was a whole bunch of like, you know, confusion about how the workforce was going to look and stuff, because everybody was out, but never heard back from him. So do a collab with the chiropractor? No, fuck no, man, no way. That will never ever happen. I am not open-minded enough. You'll donate $50. That is not worth $50 to me. But I appreciate the thought. You'd kill for that. Collab with Dr. Mike. Oh shit, not paying attention. Yeah, Dr. Mike would be interesting. I mean, he seems like a pretty charismatic dude, right? Mission complete. What the hell? What did I do? Collab with a CRNA? Yeah, I mean, I'd totally do that. I think that would actually be pretty interesting. I mean, if you recall, like, we did a, like, a Q&A with my wife. We were kind of, like, talking about the nurse-doctor relationship. And I thought that went really well. That was actually, like, my most viewed YouTube video, like, medically related. And she deleted it because she didn't like how she looked in it. Which, you know, that's fine. Whatever. Oh, God. An atheist and a priest? It's kind of cool. But yeah, I think it'd be interesting to, like, talk with a CRNA, honestly. Kind of talk about, like, their perception of, you know, the workforce and, you know, how they view their relationships with physicians. Like, I've never had an issue with, you know, people, like, giving me shit. Like, CRNAs being like, well, I'm a doctor, too. That has not been a problem. Do we ever roleplay as a doctor and a nurse? We don't have to, because we are. We already are those things. Oh god. Man, that expedition is going to fuck me. Gotta run around that. There we go. Where people ask for my browser history, yeah. I have to speak with a really outspoken one who's into lobbying? I mean, I would be... I'm open to that. Like, I think it'd be kind of interesting. I mean, oh god. Like, chiropractors are just... I mean, they have, like, no... Like, just no grip on reality. Whereas, I mean, I think there's a pretty good argument to be made for, CRNAs being able to practice independently. Like, it's a useful thing to do in rural areas. I mean, because it's just like hard to get care there. And most of those people, like most of the time, a CRNA is totally adequate. You know, because they're having small surgeries or it's not like you don't need a, you know, giant ass ICU to take care of you or anything. Never realistic chiro. There are some. Like my wife went to somebody who like doesn't crack necks or backs, and is more like, it's really just sort of more like a physical therapist, honestly. And he actually did her a fair amount of good. Oh, wait a second. I have to... Forgot I can't just, like, piece out of this map. Bummer. Oops. Because it is one that I have not completed. Ooh. I was gonna be like, yeah, fuck this is too hard. But, alas, gotta keep taking the losses. Oh god. So bad. Wow, that expedition is brutal, dude. Definitely gonna have to avoid that. Was my wife getting me for Christmas? Probably nothing. I mean, per my request. We don't really get stuff. We have stuff. But yes, I do all the time, actually. I dress up as various plants. I find it very erotic. Ah! What the shit? That was so much damage. Oh, that was a hell of a death scream. What? Ah! Okay, you get in there and kill this bitch. Did you die? No. Please die! Please die! Oh shit. I just want to kill you. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Susara, you need to die. You need to go away. I'm so scared of you. Shit. Would I body slam my kid for 500 grand? No. Ah, terrible. That was an awful way to end that. Let's see. She was so close to dead. Just couldn't do it. Oops. Your dad would do it for free. What about my wife? Yeah, I'd probably body slam my wife for 500 grand. Oh man, well on that lovely question, I think I'm gonna go to sleep, because I might get fucked tonight. In not a fun way. I gotta go back to work. Your dad's done it for free. Thank you guys for joining me. I'm heading out. I'm Milkman Al, for those of you who don't know me. Join Discord. Come chat with us. Thanks for chilling. You suck. Have a good night. Enjoy your week. Oh, man. Hey. There we go.